This is Jet with Pop Awesome Media, and I got artist Cyph Mike in the building. How's life, my guy?
Yo, life is going, man. It's going. Not stopping for nobody. You hear me?
Yeah, I see. Traffic crazy, weather crazy. But hey, let's start from the beginning though. Where you originally from?
Right here, Austin, Texas. Colony Park, 78724, man. Neighborhood. You see it?
And what is that for people that may not know? Is that southeast?
That's northeast.
So it's northeast.
Yeah, LBJ, you know, Pro Sage, Colony Park, Lakeside. I don't know if you're familiar with Austin like that.
No, yeah. I just don't know when they say the two. I'm from Dallas, so I know those. I know those spots.
Yeah, facts. See,
We call them hoods.
A lot of people don't be knowing for real. So yeah, that's my hood. You feel me? You feel me? You fill the numbers in for the O's. You know what I'm saying? It's hood. You feel me?
Yeah, I see.
That's what it represents for real.
So how was childhood?
Childhood, man. Childhood was dope, bro. I mean, childhood was dope, man. I ain't got no complaints.
No complaints?
I don't got no complaints on life, period, for real. Like, can't complain. Like gonna give you whatever. You feel me? You just gotta take that shit and run with it.
Bro, with the punches, huh?
That ass. Like, that's really what it is.
You play any sports?
Yeah, facts. I was a hooper for real. I played football too, but I was a hooper for real. Yeah, niggas know. Niggas know I wasn't to be fucked with on the court back when. Yeah, facts. I was not to be fucked with. Like,
what stopped sports? It just
man, I
politics?
ain't gonna stunt, bro. I got hurt my junior year in high school. I pulled my groin, and it ain't never been right since. Like, it's still, like, if I try to hoop now, like, randomly that motherfucker tweak out, like, and I have to stop hooping. Like,
could have been a tear, you think?
Definitely. Like,
because if it's that bad, and
it's bad, bro. Like, I don't know.
That's
like, my stride, I can't do like a real big stride, or it get to tweaking out. Like, you know what I mean? It's weak. I don't know. But yeah, that's what really killed me, bro. I definitely feel like I could have won D1 for fucking sure, bro.
Oh, so you was for sure.
Oh yeah, I was.
Do you did you hang out with most of the sports cats? Like, what was the crew that you hung out with?
As far as what
in high school, like what high school crowd did you hang out with? If you were sitting at the lunch table, who you sitting next to? I'm just curious.
Man, I ain't gonna stunt, bro. In high school, I was a loner, bro. I was just with my girl. I ain't gonna stunt.
So you just be hooping, get out, you didn't hang with the fellas, you like straight with the chick?
I was with my girl or at work, nigga. I was working. Nigga, I was at HEB on my mama. I was pushing carts in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do that in high school. Yeah, you got to get it how you live. That's all that matters. Trying to get that car, trying to do whatever else you can do.
Exactly. Like, that's all I was doing, bro. Just grinding for real. Like, I started at an early age working and shit.
And what high school was it?
I graduated from WJ.
WJ, yeah. Okay.
Facts.
Dope. And then, so how did music come about?
Music, for real, like, just freestyling, like, in the neighborhood with my cousins. Like, my uncle, for real, my uncle was that man. Like, he had a little group back in the day, you know what I'm saying, called Hogpin Click. And that's where that's where Hog Life come from. You know what I'm saying? That's where Hog Life come from. Really just stemmed from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the new generation, basically, of Hogpin Click. You feel me? And Hog Life came from that with me and my uncle's sons. You feel me? My two cousins. And shit.
Who dropped Hogpin Click? That was in the recent. I had an interview like a couple months ago. God dang it! Somebody dropped the Hogpin Click.
Dropped the Hogpin Click?
Yeah, they were saying the name. I'm gonna have to ask him if he remembers.
Chili Red Beats. Fuck it. Mr. Shorts. Tim Shorts, man.
Yeah, who else is there?
Shout out Unc, man.
Somebody else was dropping it, but yeah, that's legendary though. Hogpin Click. So where the Cyph Mike come from? Was that from rapping, like a freestyle? I mean,
like I say, like, we started off just really freestyling, like beating on the, you feel me, like beating on the tables and freestyling. Doing mixtapes. Like, this was back when mixtapes was really popular for real. Like, they not so popular nowadays. You feel me?
I mean, everything's a mixtape. What's
basically
an album? What's an EP?
Now,
what's a mixtape?
like, now you can't even tell now. Like in the old days, like,
they just don't label.
It's crazy. Like, a nigga
no
feel old enough to even be able to say, like, in the old days or back in the day. But
when CDs were around,
you feel
CDs
me?
were
like
a foreign
when
thing,
niggas
right?
was like pumping them out the trunk, like you know, writing with the Sharpie on the CD, you feel me? Like burning the CDs, like them was real mixtapes. Like it was Wayne's and everybody was doing mixtapes back then. You know what I'm saying? So
The Lime Wires and
yeah,
the
like
Pizzazz
just
and
how Wayne would like hop on any beat and kill it. That's what we was on. We'll hop on any beat, freestyle on that motherfucker. Like we going in. Like you know what I mean? It just turned into more and more, like people was just like, yo, you should pursue that shit for real.
So
like,
Wayne's one of your inspirations?
yeah.
I mean,
It's more of a hobby. Like, well, Wayne definitely an inspiration for sure, for fucking sure. But as far as music and just rapping in general, like it's more of a hobby for me. Like I just like it. I love it. I like to like record and get in the whip and go play that shit back. You know.
Mm-hmm. You like
that's the
listen to the finished product.
That's like the adrenaline rush for me. Like listening to it and like critiquing myself in the whip and like I'm finna go back and do this and that to it, like like, that's what it always was for me before it. But more so like the outsiders is like who persuaded me to like pursue it for real, like you know what I'm saying, like yo, you should do this for real, like you good, like all right, bet, you feel me? So that's just kind of like how I just started pursuing music for real.
And then how did you get with Prepare for the Plug? Rocking with Ty Gibson. Are you officially with
Ty? Yeah, shout out Ty, man. Hell yeah, Prepare for the Plug.
He's the one that set up this interview, so I'm just guessing.
Exactly, man. Ty, man. Shout out my guy Ty, man. Ty Gibson. Yeah, I'm rocking with Ty now, man. Me and Ty, we actually just teamed up with Donnie Cash. I'm sure if you know Donnie Cash, Cash the Mogul. We just they just collabed together basically in management for me, you know what I'm saying, which I'm grateful for. The two of them they dope, they know they shit, you know what I'm saying, like for sure. And shit, pretty much like what it is, prepare for the plug. We preparing for the plug, like we preparing for, you know what I'm saying, any situation that come this way, we gonna be prepared for it, you know what I'm saying. I've been preparing for a minute now, like more so like a hiatus in just preparation, like for, you know what I'm saying, the drops, you know what I'm saying. So
I think the last album, we'll get to that towards the end in a second, but it was like in 2018 or 19, I forgot when it was, but it's like been 18. A little minute since you did that. It's been
a while. It's been like 4 years for real.
But speaking of that, real quick, like I said, we'll get to that. Apple Music or Spotify from an artist perspective, from a listener perspective, like consumer, for me, I'd rather listen to Apple Music, but from an artist,
I be on Apple Music just because I got an iPhone, so I got Apple Music. It's just, I don't know. Like, I be on Apple Music. I don't stun. Like, I don't even got the Spotify app. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I got the Spotify for Artists app. Like, you feel me? It's a difference. Like, but I prefer Apple Music personally. But, I mean, they all do the same shit for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, I don't know. Spotify may offer.
I think Apple, if you get on a playlist on Apple, then people really take you seriously a lot more than Spotify. Just because I think the Spotify with the playlist, how they do it, makes it easier to get on a bunch of playlists. But if you get on that, on some type of It's Lit or whatever
like
those playlists are,
yeah. Then you're
on Spotify for sure. But then there's so many other ones you got to really look. But if you're one on any of those Apple ones, for the most part, you can search for people's playlists and you know if it's there. But I'm talking about the featured ones that they show on
like
the main
the
display.
Apple Music joints. Exactly.
You're on that. You're like, whoa.
Like, I was featured one time on the World Star playlist on Apple Music.
There you go.
Which was dope. But I mean, even still, like, it ain't like being on the Apple Music playlist, bro. Like, being on one of them joints, like, yeah, you doing that for real. Like, you definitely doing that.
Oh yeah. I just curious. And then Crew Lounge, I see you do a lot there. Then you do,
Shout out them boys, man. My guy Playhouse Promotions, man. They be having it going on.
You did something on the 30th last month, and then you had I don't know if you had the single release party there. I looked like that was more of a barbecue, or I forgot what it was.
I know, I had so basically I had a single release block party, which was in the neighborhood. It was like a crawfish brawl.
I saw that crawfish look, man. I was like, ooh.
That shit was busting, bro.
Man, I was like, man, hold up.
Yeah, that shit was busting. But we did the block party for the single release for Wish I Could, which is now out now on everywhere, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, SoundCloud. Y'all go look that shit up. Wish I Could.
That's your latest single, right?
Hell yeah, it's the latest single. It just dropped a couple of days ago, and we did the block party for that, and the after party was at Crew. which was that night. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
The
there you
block
go.
party was like a daytime vibe, and then we did the after party that night
Makes
at Crew.
sense.
Yeah, on the rooftop. It was dope. It was dope.
Working with Quinn.
Quinn, man. Shout out Quinn, man. Neighborhood. Hell yeah. Quinn from the neighborhood too. 2-4.
What you think about Quinn's success and whatnot? What do you think about, just everything that he's got going on?
Shit, I always knew Quinn was gonna do that. No cap, like. No cap. I was working with Donnie Cash back when, like, what was it, like 2017 type shit. It was like 2017, and shit. I don't know. I think it was a guy named 420. I was doing a song with, or Quinn had did a song with, but I'm cool with 420. Shout out 420. 420 was just like, pull up to the video shoot. I'm shooting a video with Quinn. I was like, cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I had told Donnie, like, Quinn at the time. Quinn was working with DDI. I don't know if you know DDI.
I know DDI.
DDI Productions. Quinn was like doing a lot of work with DDI at the time.
Weird Kind.
Yeah, Weird Kind. Shout out DDI. I started off with DDI in fucking 2011, like 2010.
I remember that they had the mask.
That's who I was doing the freestyling with.
Yeah,
When I was-
DDI
I didn't even
again.
know
On
Quinn
God.
started that with him.
Yeah,
That's
when
crazy.
I was
That means
hopping on all the beats like Wayne, yeah, I was
My
going
boy
to
DDI
DDI.
over
Like,
here really in them
yeah.
streets.
DDI is that guy, man. He's the founder of this shit type shit.
Wow,
Like,
shout
you
out
know?
DDI.
Hell yeah, shout out Weird Kind and DDI over there, man. That's my nigga. But yeah, he was doing a lot of work with DDI at the time, and I had, I just followed DDI, so you know what I'm saying. I saw DDI promoting him, and shit like that, and also a videographer dude in the city was shooting a lot of his videos and promoting him as well. And I was seeing a lot of his videos, and he was just going in. I'm like, little bro from the neighborhood, like that's hard, like you feel me, like in shit. I just kind of gravitated to him, just like any and everybody else did in the city. Everybody just gravitated to him for real. You know what I'm saying? And so Donnie was managing me at the time, and I told Donnie, shit, I'm finna go to the video shoot. 420 told me pull up. Like, you should pull up, nigga. Like, this nigga, like, he's like that. Yeah, you should pull up and holler at him. Like, you could probably help bro out. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You feel me? And so that's what we did. We pulled up on the video shoot. It was in Mueller. I remember, like, yesterday, we pulled up on him in Mueller, me and Donnie, and shit, there it was. We chopped it up. They chopped it up. They kind of had a little situation together, Donnie and them, and Quinn, for a little period of time till it wasn't so good. But in general, you know what I'm saying, everybody helped each other out at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I just look at the light of things, you feel me? I don't really like to get into the bullshit of things, you feel me? And the light, at the end of the day, everybody helped each other out at the end of the day. So, you know what I'm saying? I think I always knew Quinn was going to do that. And when we teamed up and had the situation, the same management or whatever, it was beneficial and it went up. And
That's
my nigga
dope.
prospered, like, straight up. And my nigga's out of here, you feel me? Like, he's out of here. So
Damn, I didn't know DDI always get name dropped. Damn, DDI. Shouts out DDI. It's just always, sheesh. I remember we opened up, forgot what year it was. He probably don't got another one, but it was like a studio, it was like in a suite thing. I remember I was like following his whole process of really opening that thing up. It was, like, dang, look at DDI.
DDI, man, that's my nigga, man. I was recording with DDI in Santa Rita Projects, bro, in 02, my nigga. Some big 02 shit, yeah.
So you got the single out. Then you had Fuck the Fame was your last album, EP, whatever you want to call it nowadays. You got anything upcoming? Because I know you said hiatus. You was on a little hiatus.
Yeah, man.
Hiatus.
Honestly, like, it was just a lot of life going on. Like I said, music was always like a hobby more so than, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like really just a passion for real. Like, but a lot of life hit me for real. I had kids and shit, business. I started my own business in the midst of all of this music stuff was going on and Fuck the Fame. In the midst of all of that, I had kids and I started a business. And I was doing music all at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So I was running a business and doing music full time and taking care of home. Like, it was just a lot for real. So I kind of had to shy away a little bit, you feel me? Especially
From the music aspect.
Yeah, from the music aspect, just because my priorities are what they were, you feel me? So I kind of shied away from the music and just like put my focus on my priorities. You know what I'm saying, and kind of focused on that for a little bit, and things were just, you feel me, like I say, man, things go up and down. And
Do you think that just from that, like, because this is just for like in general, this ain't in Austin, I'm saying, do you think that it's for how the game is now with music, how getting money with music isn't like how it used to be? That's the reason why you can say like being an artist is a hobby, and you would put that third because you say you got your own business, and then you got the family, and you're like artist, you know. Look at Rihanna. She has Fenty. She found that. She's like, well, fuck this album.
Like, it's
so
like,
what
it's
do
like,
you think about that? Like where
like,
music is now to where it was like 10 years ago even.
Yeah, like 10 years ago, like, it's just crazy because like now I can't really speak on it on just artists in general, but as far as like minority in like, you know, black artists in general from 10 years ago and beyond to now, it's like back when niggas wasn't able to have Fenties and, for me, like hogging it transports, or you feel me, like niggas wasn't having businesses and having different, like, you know, like streams of revenue, you feel me? So it's like now it's like niggas ain't got to really worry about dropping no album. Like people back then, they had to hurry up and push an album out, like promote this shit, market it, like get this shit out. Like we need to hurry.
Then also they had like CDs in the day, so people went to there to
that
buy
part
CDs.
too, like
they were bigger stars to me in the day.
Yeah, they were definitely bigger stars because, you know what I'm saying, like you had to wait on that shit and you had to wait on them physically. Now everything is just like instant from the phone, like, you feel me? Mm-hmm. It's like instant, like, you feel me?
You don't
like,
have to wait for it to get it, well, to drop, but after that you're like, I bet, let's go. There's no physical you can touch, rip open, look at the
all
the
that
inside
shit.
of the
There
book.
was posters, like people were fantasizing over people like Michael Jackson.
There was
like,
a Blockbuster Music you can go listen to a Sam Goody. I don't know if you remember Sam Goody. I'm sounding crazy, you know, but that's not even too long ago when you think about it. But you could listen to it before little demos of each song. It was kind of dope, like a pop up almost in a sense. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's hard. But like in general, like just like, man, I remember like Word Up magazines and shit, like with posters. Like you could take the staples out that motherfucker and it'd be a poster of the artist. And we used to hang them bitches on the wall, Wayne and whoever. You feel me? Like females used to have all kind of B2Ks and, you feel me, B5.
Some cats will get on the Shanti, throw it up on there, whatever you want to get.
On the wall, like
Trina.
Like, them was the days where like you actually had to buy into the artist, like, you feel me, like dead ass, like you had to.
And then there's mystique to them all too. They're not all on social to where you can see everything.
That part, like you had to get physical, whatever, whether it was a CD, a magazine, a actual ticket to the concert. Like they people used to, like, you feel me, like keep that shit. And you feel me, save it. You feel me, like tickets, posters, whatever. You feel me, signed, whatever. Like now it's like a nigga ain't saving no motherfucking signed piece of paper. Like, you feel me, like
so true. And
like
sad.
Hell no.
But only a few people, a Jay-Z, Kanye, a couple other. I opened up a can of words, but my bad. Back to the upcoming projects. You said you got an album or EP.
Facts. Oh well, it's not
name maybe or
so. Man, I don't even
3,
know,
4
bro.
track.
It's crazy. It's still up in the air whether it's gonna be a project or we gonna drop this shit all singles. It's more so like an EP. I got some tracks, man. A lot of shit. Just, you know, I've been like holding on to. Just I be recording all the time because that's fun to me. Like I say, it's a hobby. Even through the bullshit of life, like I said, I dealt with throughout the hiatus or whatever. Like I was still recording and doing music, but it was just shit that I've been listening to in the car for a year. And now we dropping that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, now it's like, all right, I'm ready to, like, you feel me, put the little muscle and shit behind it now, you know what I'm saying? Like, before, like, it just been something I've been listening to. Like, this shit played out to me, like, but it's going to be hella new to y'all. It's a lot of new shit. I got some
Sometimes
shit
that's hard to put out, but you're like, F it, you just got to put
that
it out.
ass, like, to me, it's like, oh, but, man, this shit's so fire, I ain't going to stunt. Like, I got some crack in the vault, like, you know what I mean? So it's gonna hit regardless, man. So
hell yeah. And then where can we find you at on the digital streaming platforms? Is it Cyph like Mike, just like this? 2 words,
Cyph
space?
Mike. Cyph Mike, 2 words. CYPHMIKE. Cyph Mike. I'm on everything, man. You can Google me, man. I'm on everything. Fucking Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. Shazam, fucking all that shit. Apple Music, Google Play, fucking you name it.
One more question, D. Who was at that drop? Who talked about Hog Pig? When they were up here, who was that?
Chili Red Beats.
But who was up here talking? Didn't they do an interview with us?
Chili Red.
Oh, it was.
B Rob. He was.
B Rob.
He was
another one,
Hogpin.
That's what.
My bad. I had to ask.
They were Unc. Unc must have not have been here for the interview that day or something. But they were Unc. They were Unc. Shout out Unc, man.
I had to ask that before you
Tim
did.
Shorts, man.
Hogpin,
Chili Red Beats, man. They
iconic
about to drop some
Iconic.
shit. They got some shit about to drop like. Shit, today or tomorrow.
Oh,
like,
shit, we gotta
with
be
Big
on the
Pokey.
lookout.
Unc got
Ooh.
he got a track with Big Pokey, man. Chili Red on the beat. Yeah, they finna drop, man.
Chili Red.
Hell yeah.
That's my guy, shouts out Chili Red. Where can we find you at on the social? Same thing, Cyph Mike?
Yeah, Cyph Mike, man. I'm on everything. Cyph Mike on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. I don't really be on Twitter like that. I ain't gonna stand. I don't run my own Twitter. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do not run my own Twitter.
I know, it's like
if
you get
anybody
to what
message
you
you
used
from
to.
that bitch, it is not me on the game way. Like, hit me up on IG though. Yeah, I be in the DMs. On God.
He said, let's get it. Hey, we got you some merch.
Man, I
Pop off some
appreciate the
media
shirt.
merch.
Yeah, I'm going to rock this joint.
Hell yeah.
I got a lot of merch from all my guys that I fuck with, artists and all that. Hell yeah.
Hell, man, I appreciate you coming through, bro. Keep doing your thing. We'll be on the lookout for all the stuff that you got dropping. Hey, this is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out. Cyph Mike.
Cyph Mike, man. You know